Hello everyone, this is Sybil. Welcome to my channel. Long time no chat. I've had a lot of things going on in my life and just didn't have the wherewithal, the desire to create or make videos. And but I do want to say, for those of you that know, I shared a little bit on Instagram, and then I've shared more with some of my close friends here on YouTube. But had a situation, a health situation concerning the type of breast cancer that I had. So about 4 weeks ago, I had to go, maybe it's been 3 weeks ago, I don't know. I think it's 3 weeks ago I met with the oncologist, but on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, I met with my breast cancer surgeon, had an appointment there. And the next day they called me with some not so great news. I don't have breast cancer again, but it was some news that took me by surprise. And so I ended up having to meet with my new oncologist, and long story short, ended up having another physical exam. So I had two within a 2-week period, and then they did labs to check my liver enzymes, because if breast cancer comes back, it will often go in the other organs, the brain and the bones. And so they did a chest x-ray, checked my liver enzymes, and checked my white blood cell count. And I thank the Lord, all of that was clear. All of it came back clear, and they ordered a bone scan. And I let him know that my insurance was ending the last day of February because my husband's been laid off. So at the very last week of February, I got a phone call, and we thought they weren't going to be able to get me in, but they did. We had to actually drive to another town. We had to go to Branson, and went to the center there that does the bone scans and hematology and all of that for cancer. And I got the results back the very next day, no cancer, so it had not metastasized. And I thank the Lord for that. I thank the Lord for everybody that has prayed for me. And I know I didn't go into detail or make videos here. I did share it on Instagram, the type of cancer I was diagnosed with. And anyway, I still need prayer. I have to go see and have an exam and blood work every 3 months for the next 2 years. So I have a 70% chance of that type of cancer that I had of not coming back. So that leaves 30% chance that it could come back, but within the next 5 years. But my husband said at the doctor's office, he said that's only 30% that God has to take care of. And he said, so we're going to live life. And so if you guys think of me, just pray for me. I'm not going to be focusing on cancer on this channel. But if I ever come to your mind, just ask the Lord to, you know, that no cancer would recur in my body. So, and I do want to say a big thank you to some friends. One, I'm not going to mention her name because she's private about her health situation, but she knows who she is. God's grace is upon her, and she has been an incredible, incredible strength and help to me during this ordeal. And also my dear friend Suzan Laverty, and everyone that has prayed for me, both here, my family, people in churches across the country, and my dear friends on Instagram. Thank you so, so much for holding my hand and bringing my name before God and praying for me. You guys really helped me get through it. It's been a very difficult month, and I thank God for my best friend, and I thank God for my husband, and I thank God for all of you. So that being said, I'm going to focus on crafting. I had no desire to craft. I felt so overwhelmed, but here we are today, and I've been crafting the last 3 days, and I told myself, get back in there. My husband was so happy to see me crafting again. He said, you've not been crafting since I've been home, because he's been laid off. And he's out job hunting. That's another prayer request. Please pray for my husband to find a new job. But yes, I jumped back in and started working on Memorydex cards, and these are the 4 cards that I made in the last couple of days. So I'm going to start with the first one that I made. Actually, I'm going to take these to the side, and I'll just lift this one up. This is for Patty O'Malley. Hi Patty, if you're watching. And maybe I'm zoomed in too much, but let me see, can I do this? Let me zoom out a little bit, because that's a little bit too close for comfort. Okay, so that is a Concord in 9th stamp, and you stamp out her face, then you have a stamp and dies, if you purchase the dies, but you have the stamp for the hat and the scarf. And so I'm trying to create Memorydex cards for not just my crafting friends, but also for family and friends. And then my idea is I will put their information. I'm going to put a little envelope on the back of each card, and inside the envelope will be tucked, will be the information, you know, their last name, their mailing address. If they're a paper crafter and they have a YouTube channel, their YouTube channel URL, or their name. I don't have to put the URL, just their name. If they're on Instagram, their name on Instagram. I've asked several people to give me their favorite colors, their crafting style, so that way when I send out cards to them, it will be geared around them. And just to give me a little bit of like maybe their favorite books, or, you know, and then I've gone back to several of them and said, what's your hair color? What is your eye color? Because I'm trying to do, I might not do little images for everybody's Memorydex cards that I create, but for some of those that I do want to kind of create the image, you know, to their hair color, skin tone, eye color, things like that, and then like their favorite colors that they enjoy as well. So I made this one kind of peachy, and that soft minty blue-green for Patty. Patty's favorite season, can you guess, is winter. But Patty, I'm telling you, this has been a not so great winter. I know for you, you will probably love it because of all the snow, but I am not fond of cold weather. But that's okay. This is Patty's card, and I cut a couple little memory box mittens there, added some little diamond stickles to the mittens, and then around the card itself, added some snowflakes with some enamel dots. Added that beautiful heart. Can you see that? So pretty, because she hearts winter. And this little tag says snow, and then the paper itself has snowflakes on it. I don't know if you can see that in the background. And then, let me tilt it so you can see her name, Patty. And down here it says Brr. So yeah, that is Patty's card, and Patty has brown blonde hair with some highlights, so I tried to do the best that I could on that. And she is a sweetheart and super talented, and all these ladies, I will put their links to their YouTube channel or to their Instagram, or both, if they have both. Okay, the next one is Janie. And Janie, her YouTube channel's name used to be The Crafter's Castle. Excuse me. The Crafter's Castle, but I believe it is now The Craft Princess, or The Crafting Princess. But please look in the description box. I will have the link to her channel down below. Janie is a sweetheart, and I first colored this image and left her just really blonde, but then I added some brown to the hair because I went back and looked at Janie's picture and a couple of her videos to just see the hair color for sure. So I darkened it up a little bit for her, and this is a CC Designs image, and all the images are colored with Copics. And I added this little paper back here, and it says live, love, and scatter joy. And I feel that's what Janie does. She scatters joy on her YouTube channel. She's such a sweet, sweet lady. And I'm trying to get this to where you can see, but I don't think I'm getting it. Maybe if I do my light a little different. But there, you can see. I added some diamond stickles in the center of the flowers, and then I also did diamond stickles around the edge of the Memorydex card, and I added some pretty little butterflies there. Really, really pretty. So that one's for Janie. The next one I did is for Jen, and was it Jen Callie 78? I think was her YouTube channel name. Still is. I think she still has her YouTube channel up, and she's on Instagram. And Jen is a sweetheart. I adore her. She is. I've had my YouTube channel for a long time, but I didn't start out doing videos. I just watched, you know, videos. Like Arlene, Butterfly Kisses, you know, Bona, Jan Gray, just different ones, Joe. Yeah, so I just watched a lot of videos. And when I started crafting, I really got into crafting when we moved to Louisiana, and I had to quit my job, so I wasn't working full time and then some every week. So I started paper crafting, and Jen was one of the paper crafters that I got to know. And like I said, I just adore her. She's super talented, so beautiful. My goodness, her and her whole family, beautiful. Her sisters, her mom, and her, wow, they're all so beautiful. But Jen is also beautiful on the inside as well. And so I know that she loves, what are they called? Oh, it's escaped my brain. Greeting Farm, there we go. Farmer's Market was in my head, and I knew that's not what this stamp is called. But it's a Greeting Farm image. Jen loves gold, black, white, and gray colors. And so yeah, I did add a little bit of blue in there, but that helps bring out the Starbucks. And why is there a Frappuccino cup there? Because Jen loves herself some coffee, and I know she loves Starbucks Frappuccinos. And so there's a little black and white heart there, and I put the word adore in the center because, as I said, I adore her. And I added this gold sticker that says dream big and a little gold arrow pointing to her, because I believe whatever she sets her mind to, she will achieve. And then beautiful, because she is beautiful, as I've mentioned. And her talent is beautiful. And then I added a couple little gold hearts there. And so my last one, I made this last night. This is for my sweet friend Suzan Laverty. And what is this image? What is that called? I don't remember the name of the image. If I remember, I will put it down in the description box. But Suzan has black hair and brown eyes, and her favorite colors are pink. So there's the pink here, red. The flower in her hair is red, and then I put a little blue heart there because she also loves the color blue. And Suzan has been a godsend to me, a gift from the Lord. As I was going through breast cancer, she was as well. She understands everything that I'm going through, that I've been through, and truly the Lord blessed me with her friendship. And I feel, even though I've never met her in person, we talk, we text, I feel like I have known her for years. She is a gem, super, super talented. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she does have an Instagram, and I will link that because you guys need to go check out her work. She's so talented. All these ladies are talented that I've created the Memorydex cards for. So I put a gold frame there with the butterfly, a 3-layered butterfly. I got that from Elise. And then I added some pearls in the center. And on the frame, I added the words brave and beautiful, because she is very brave. And she is beautiful, again, inside and out. She has a heart of gold and such a caring, kind heart. And then I added the pink ribbon because of breast cancer. We are survivors and thrivers, and we are pink sisters. So I added the word sisters there. So those are my Memorydex cards. I hope you ladies enjoy them. I hope you enjoyed my video. I am going to try my best to continue crafting and focusing on the good, the here and the now, God's goodness and His grace and mercy in my life. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fabulous day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. God bless. Bye now.